I'm Cheryl, and Dave.
Hello, I'm Dave, Cheryl's husband.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
Hello, Eddie. I'm Mary Ann.
Cindy.
Joyce. Valerie. Alice.
David.
Jeannie. Barbie. Madam X.
Gavin.
Marta.
Margine.
Okay, welcome everybody. On being 70 is a lot of fun. Okay, you get to do whatever you want and nobody questions you. and you get to be looked up to. It's either wisdom or it could be you're crazy or it could be senility or it could be you're just odd, and I'm all of those. So so we do this anyway. I'm a channel and a psychic born, and I've had a couple of traumas in my life, and those traumas left me even more psychic over the years. And it's great to know that for every negative, there's always a positive and an opportunity, and things come open, and moving on with your life presents those. And then the class psychic surgery came up because I had so many friends that were in need of certain things, and certainly myself with my hearing. And the methodology kind of came after, I don't know, I've had years of training and workshops and everything else. And I put this together as a methodology to help people through whatever they happen to be going through. So we're going to start off with a channel, and Dave is going to give us some background music for that at some point.
Give me 1 second here. Nobody's finding it on the broadcast, so I'm going to switch over to New Thought Kabbalah.
Okay. Okay, we're having a little technical difficulty, but we're getting around that. Take some. And I want to thank you all anyway for being here to celebrate my birthday and to spiritually connect. Before COVID, we connected hands and stuff, so we don't do that for the last 3 years. Hopefully, a year from now, we can do this again. I miss it. I miss that connection of the energy going forward. And so Dave is going to accompany us here with a little sound bath to start, to get comfortable. And then I'm going to jump, because the sound bath sends me into channel. I will jump in with whenever. And then when that is completed, we're going to start the psychic surgery class. The psychic surgery class itself is a very deep meditative state, and we'll kind of be in it for an hour. Hopefully I don't take us, there are times that I've taken this class to 3 hours. I'm sure Eddie has been there for it. and it's kind of like the fantastic journey. We're going to go inside the body, and we're going to visit our parts, and we're going to explore how to heal those. My husband, Dave Miller.
All right, everybody, just make sure you're nice and comfortable. If you want, you're welcome to close your eyes. There's no restrictions. Just feel relaxed. If you feel a little cold, grab a blanket real quickly. Got a couple over there and some around different chairs.
Everybody slowly take a deep breath in and take the sound that Dave is playing. Take the notes in. Breathe them in. Feel the vibration. One of the intentions in meditation is to change your vibration. Illness comes from stagnant energy. Health comes from moving energy. Our whole planet is in flux, and the divine energy, the energy from the sun, brings us to a new vibration level. When we're ill, we need to increase that vibration. Sometimes this is called a quickening. Just like sound. And this is why sound is so healing. The vibration increases and helps our molecules and electrons bounce off each other. Cleanses us, removes any particles or anything that is not needed. We surround ourselves with a white light circle of protection. Visualize the sun and the energy of the sun coming down the top of your head and surrounding your body completely. It's all we need for healing is the sun and the light and the energy. Depending on your orientation, this might be the divine light, or it just might be the sunlight. But either way, it is the light and the frequency of the sun that brings us birth and healing. We bring that light of the sun into the top of our head in an invisible hole, and we bring that light down behind our eyes into our throat, into our heart, into our solar plexus, and into the base of our spine. So all you need to do is visualize it. At some point, the beta waves will take over, and that energy will be automatic to you. We forget to breathe in the sunlight, surround ourselves with the light, be in the light, be part of the divine light, the mother light, the father light. We forget to bring in the angels and the angel light. Bring all of that in. Breathe it. Hear it. Bring the frequency in. Your feet should be touching Mother Earth. And the energy that you brought in, held in the solar plexus, I'm going to bring the opposite energy in. We're going to grow a root from our left foot and a root from our right foot. And we're going to bring the red energy of Mother Earth through that root on our left foot and our right foot, and into our toes, our feet, a hole in the middle of our feet. Bring that red energy in for our own roots, into your ankles, into your knees, into your hips, and into the base of the spine to mix with the white light and the red light. Keeps us grounded. And throughout this process, anytime you need to release negativity, illness, dis-ease, anything that is in your body that should not be in there. We're going to release that through the roots back into Mother Earth. And our roots, remember, are all connected. Go down into the planet, and all of that is connected. So Mother Earth is there to absorb this energy, the negative energy, the illness, the dis-ease, anything that is not amiss. And Mother Earth is there to hold us, to anchor us, to root us, to help us. And our top part, as we are the Hierophant, that light energy brings us up, increases our frequency, and keeps us in the higher realm, a higher frequency, where dis-ease and illness cannot manifest, cannot stay in your body. And the quickening of the energy will remove anything that doesn't belong there, bringing back full health. And breathe. Take a deep breath and let it out through the roots. And bring in that root energy to always anchor you, hold you, caress you, embrace you. And bring in the white light energy to bring wisdom, higher energy, higher frequency, the quickening. One removes. This is the balance. This is the divine marriage between the lower and the higher, the feminine and the masculine energy, both coming in and bringing it and turning pink. Good evening. This evening we welcome you to the abode of the Ascended Masters, the presence of the angelic realm, the home of those who have gone before you, the welcoming of the souls of the wise, the patriarch and the matriarch of the wise presence, and the home of the watcher. We wish for all of you long lives, health, prosperity, love, passion, joy, happiness, peace, and fulfillment. All of these attributes can be found above, below, in your karma, in your future, in all places, in all beings. It is not a matter of trying to find something. It is more a matter of allowing it to be, allowing these natural attributes that you have in your soul, in your body, to manifest itself. These natural attributes are in every person, in every animal, in every molecule of the planet. It is a matter of activating the correct frequency, holding to the frequency, and allowing the frequency to actualize in the real world. Those 3 steps of accepting the attributes, allowing the attributes, and actualizing the attributes can change your life, your health, your being, your manifestation that you call your life. Make no mistake that you manifest your life. No one else. There is no one else calling the shots. There is no one guiding you. There is no one making something happen. You must ask for guidance if you wish guidance. You must bring in the wisdom, and you must actualize the attributes you have by recognizing them, accepting them, having the self-worth. This is a big one. Most of you do not feel the self-worth worthy of these attributes. It is why we call them the divine attributes, because humans reject these attributes as belonging to themselves. And so we call them divine because it is only the divine beings that will actualize and accept them as part of themselves. So your path and mission is to become that divine being and accept these traits, these attributes as part of yourself. That you deserve the best of health, the best of love, the best of prosperity, the best of joy, the best job, the best position, the best life that you could possibly live. And it is not for the few, for it is only the few that believe that they can manifest it. But it is for all, for there is abundance in the universe. Abundance of healing, abundance of money, abundance of food, abundance of everything that you need, abundance of love. There is no limit. And so we think it is limited to the few, the elite, the divine. But it is for everyone, every person, to own these traits and manifest them, to bring the best life, their best person, their best being, the best of that you can be, to the table of mankind. To become that manifestation that owns and wears and cloaks themselves in the utmost of love, the utmost of prosperity, the utmost of health, the utmost of joy and happiness, and everything that mankind was meant to be. But few believe. It is not belief in an other that you need. It is belief in yourself that is missing. And so we turn to the other, whether that is an other person or an other book, an other divine being, an other teacher, an other guide, an other wise person, and say, oh, they have it and I don't. This is not true. Each being has it. It is a matter of owning it, believing it, manifesting it, and actualizing it. In the actualization of what that is, we go against our biggest fears. And this is what stops that actualization. It is part of your egos. And so the prohibition of the divine qualities is what your ego does. For you are divine beings. You are queens and kings. You are the goddess and the god. The limitation is in our minds and our hearts, and sometimes in our souls from our karma. For this is where many times fear comes from. We will not take that big step because in another lifetime that big step was the wrong step, but it may be the right step in this lifetime. We will not take that big step because it has led us different places in different lifetimes. And so we lose the opportunity to manifest our greatest life and to actualize our best experience. And so we often lose that which we were given, that which is our right, our divine right, to become the goddess and the god, and to manifest the best, the greatest, the fullness, not just for ourselves and our families, but for each other. See the goddess in each other. See the God in each other. And manifest that trueness, that truth, that you have these qualities. It is inside you. It always has been. And be that great being. Become that great being. Good evening. will now begin the exercise for psychic surgery. This exercise is totally in your psychicness, in your psyche, in your mental capability, and you can manifest that into your physical life. We have certain tools we will use. We will take the light, which we just brought down, and we will point it like a straw first. And that is kind of like a lightning bolt, a streak of light coming straight down. And we're going to see that streak of light come from the top into the top of our head. And just visualize it. It's going to take over in your body. In about a minute, all the visualization won't be needed. You will get comfortable with the straw of light, the lightning bolt. And that lightning bolt's going to come to the top of your head, behind your eyes, into your heart, into the base of your spine, down your left leg and down your right leg. And then we're going to use a scalpel. And this is our own visualization made of light only. That's all it's made of. And it's going to be something that you'll be able to scrape things away with. And you're going to see that scalpel and bring it in and bring it into your left hand and your right hand. And it's a tool you'll be able to use in your hand as we take this journey. And then you're going to have a straw. And a straw is going to allow you to take away things that you don't need. So, for example, that could be gray energy, negative energy, dark energy that you may have picked up in your body that causes dis-ease. We call that disease, but it's really dis-ease. It means your body's not at ease anymore. So you have a dis-ease. Okay, so we're going to begin our journey kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Fantastic Journey, where they travel inside the human body. Well, we're going to travel inside our own bodies. And the magic that's going to happen is that we always see our bodies from the outside. We look in a mirror and we think that that mirror is us, even though it's just a reflection. Well, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go inside our own body from the inside out. And we're going to visit what's in our bodies and explore how to heal that. Using the light, using the light scalpel, using the straw, and some of the sound energy, which helps us get a lot of that energy released. And we're going to release all this at the end. So we're going to begin our journey again at the top of the head. But this time we're going to take the light and we're going to work on the brain. And we're going to bring ourselves into our own brain. And we're going to soothe that brain with white light. And we're going to bring it the energy from the synapses of the brain. And anything that is in the brain that might be, for example, hardening because of age. We're going to go down through the top of the hole. I'm going to look first in the back of the brain. Some energy, and you could see the swirling and the pink, and there's some swirling, and we're just going to hit it with some light. And we're going to take the straw, so anything that's dark in there, dark energy, because that means that it might be some Alzheimer's or some dementia or something that you might have injured, Could be a bruise in there. Could be that some of the pathways are closed off because you close your mind. When you open your mind, all the pathways of your brain are open. So we're going to take this energy and we're going to go through, and we're going to look at first at the back lobes, on the right side, and on the left side. And we're going to remove anything that's dark and hit it with the light. Suck it up if we need to. Scalpel it away if it's really bad. Move that through our brain. Through it up now towards the top. And bring it more to the frontal lobe now. Anything that's stuck there, because what happens is when energy gets stuck, we cause disease. We're going to bring this white energy, this light energy, and the little lightning bolt, and bring that whiteness all through our brain. Something rarely in your life you've probably done. We just kind of go living our life and forget to bring the energy specifically into a part of your body. Now the front of by your forehead. Okay. All white, all light, removing any residue. Anytime you have energy that you're letting it go, let it go all the way through your body and out through the roots that are still rooted in Mother Earth. So just let it go, let that energy go. Scrape away if you need to. And then, very interesting to me, we're going to take a journey first through your eyes. And you're going to look to the eyes. And we're going to bring the energy into the eyes, because if it has weakened, we want to strengthen it. We're going to bring that energy behind the eyes and strengthen the connections there. I see your left eye, and then your right eye, and strengthen your ability to see, bringing this wonderful healing energy behind your eyes so that you strengthen your connection to the visual field and to the brain. Bring that energy now back behind the eyes into the brain that is helping you see and give you the vision that you need. And now, really important to me, we're going to go to the right ear. We're going to go into the eustachian tube. I'm going to use our scalpel here and clean out anything that is not whole. And then we're going to use a process called sewing. I'm going to take that energy and crisscross it so that we rebuild our hearing. And everybody over 40 has lost hearing. So not just Margene and I, okay? This is for everybody. You're going to make these little crisscrosses like you're sewing, like you're doing a sewing project, macrame or something like that. And we're going to rebuild the energy in the ear. You're using energy, remember. We're going to take that energy and rebuild what has been lost all the way through the tubes of your ear, all the way into the completeness of your ear. We're going to clean out any wax that's keeping you from hearing. This is all energy, so it's, and give your mind the command to let go of anything in your ear that you don't need, that is preventing you having full hearing. And allow the tubes open, allow the regrowth of the hairs in your ears. And allow it to rebuild, regrow. And breathe. Now we're going to go over from the right ear. We're going to go over behind the brain that is helping you hear and make sure the connection is clear and energized. And then energize the left brain, and where the energy that's supporting your hearing. I'm going to go from there into the left ear, into the tubes, down into your ear, and we're going to knit, do the energetic knitting, cross stitch, and do those cross stitches and rebuild your hearing one at a time, all the way through. Remove with your scalpel any wax that may be built up there. Open your ears. Allow the energy into your ear as you rebuild that. I'm going to bring the energy back to the back of the head, back of the scalp. And we're going to release those bones there. Bring the light energy in, bathe it with the white energy, first on the left side behind your skull and then on your right skull. Feel everything relax. Your shoulders should relax when you did that. We forget to relax our heads. Then we're going to go down the right side of the neck, our glands, and we're going to spin a white ball into the glands in the neck of light. And spin, I'll go to the left side of the neck and spin a left ball. And we're going to go to the vertebrae now. Everybody has trouble with those vertebrae. So we're going to knit again. We're going to fill in any liquid that has come out over age and anything that has happened in the vertebrae. We're going to straighten that vertebrae, straighten the jelly in the middle, bring that light, revibrate the jelly on the vertebrae, and then the neck circle in there on your spine. We're going to open that circle vertebrae, and we're going to put more liquid in there using the white energy, using the energy inside it. The discs, finally got the word, okay, the discs, and put the energy in the discs and open them up because they close as you age, they tighten. And so we're going to open that disc first with the white light energy. I'm going to spin the ball, and then with the scalpel, we're going to specifically put energy in the neck disc, opening it up, allowing you to come back to a good posture. And then we're going to go first down the spine, and then we'll come back to the shoulders and the muscles. So go down the vertebrae from the disc in your neck, down lower, down behind. Count those vertebrae, and you need to help them straighten because everybody's vertebrae start to get crooked with age as you get on, or from sports or things that have happened, or the way you sit, or bad posture. It's a huge amount of reasons. All of them contribute at some point. So even if you're young but you have bad posture, it doesn't help you. So we're going to again knit in there, the knitting energy, and straighten that spine. Bring it straight. fill it with the fluids that it needs, rejuvenated. And now bring back down on the spine, behind your heart. We're just doing the spine right now. Below the heart, and all the way down to the back disc. And again, we're going to fill the disc on your lower back with a spinning ball of light energy. Fill it with white energy. Knit in there so it rejuvenates and opens. And you literally have to open it because the discs close as you get older or injured or whatever. And bring that all the way now down to the base of your spine. And again, bring the light energy in there. Now we're going to go out to the right hip and bring the energy right into the hip, and another place where you lose the moisture, you lose the elasticity. So we're going to fill that with the light energy on your right hip and heal it. And if you have an issue in there, okay, then knit it. A lot of people have hip issues, so you want to knit that in. And then the energy down your thigh into your knee. And now we're working on the right knee. Same issue. The kneecaps loses its jelly. It loses the liquid needed to keep your knee in good shape. So we're going to add light energy jelly in there. We're going to spin a ball of light with the lightning bolt and bring it all together. If you have arthritis in your knee, you're going to use the scalpel and remove the arthritis just by kind of shaving it off very slightly on the outer edges and stuff. Get that knee to work. And the right we're going to go down to the right. We did the right thigh, right knee. We're going to go right down to the right shin now. And a lot of people bang themselves on their shins and they don't know it. It doesn't heal. So bring it some knitting energy so that your shins are strong enough to support your knees and your body. And all the way down to the ankle. And again, we're going to bring that light energy into the right ankle and out into your feet, down into the bones, and bring this energy all the way through there, healing the bones in good shape. Okay, we're going to jump back up into the base of the spine and bring the energy down your left thigh, into your right kneecap, left kneecap. Spin it, heal it, remove the arthritis. Bring the jelly in, bring the light ball in, and spin it in your left knee. Down your left shin, into your ankle, into your feet, into your toes, and just spin that. Okay. Now we're going to jump up to the left shoulder. The left shoulder, ball of your shoulder. Same thing as the kneecap. Need to bring the light energy in there, re-knit it, re-moisturize it, re-jelly it. remove any arthritis that might be around the shoulder. Down to the left elbow. Spin the light, the left wrist, and all your fingers. Get that light energy going out into the fingers in there. And come back up to the base of your neck, into your right shoulder. Spin the energy into your right shoulder. Down into the elbow. Spin the light and out into your fingers. Reknit them, heal them, allow them. Okay, back into the base of the neck. I'm going to take a journey into the lungs and the heart now. We're going to go down to the lungs, first the left lung. And the first thing I want you to do is breathe very deeply into the lungs and allow them to expand. If you've had COVID, you should be doing this regularly. If you haven't had it, you should be strengthening your lungs regularly. So if you get it, you can your breath in your healing in the lungs is easy to take place. You've strengthened them. And we're going to go into the left lung, and we're going to bring that light ball of energy into the left lung, cleaning it, cleansing it. If you ever smoked, you need to spin this and use your scalpel to remove any dark grayness that is in there because you've smoked. Every lung that has smoke in it has it, no matter what you're smoking, that has it. So you need to remove that gray energy, that gray stuff. Now into your right lung, spin the light, remove any grayness, rebuild your lungs in there. Now back into your throat, and in the throat the healing is very specific. It's a ball of light right in your throat, into your tonsils, your tongue. And I always say, flow pink energy in through your mouth so that you speak love words, good words. So we're going to heal the throat and have it come all the way down. And this time, instead of going left and right in the lungs, we're going to go into the heart. And we're going to take a journey into this beating heart. So make it small and bring the white light into the right side of your heart and out. There are little spokes, which are the ventricles, the small connections from your heart to the rest of your body. So we have the big portion of your heart, which is shaped like a heart. That's where they got it from. And then we have all these smaller ventricles. And what we want to do with psychic surgery is not just spread the light into your heart, because we do. And when you do that, to my count, you want to breathe right after it. So 1, 2, 3, bring the light into your heart. Then breathe. Feel it open. And now you want to go out into all the spokes, because that's where cholesterol gets stuck. So you want to remove all the cholesterol. So it's important that you use your scalpel and you use the spinning light in each of the portions inside your heart, and to remove any gray energy that might be stuck there. Broken hearts, every time you've gotten a broken heart, some gray energy gets stuck in there. So it's very important to do this type of cleansing every once in a while to remove, especially after a relationship that might have gone bad, that you're suffering that stuck. That's why people kind of get stuck, okay, and they get stuck in that broken heart and then don't open up to love again because they're stuck in it. So we want to remove all that bad energy and just spin your ball through the actual little veins, little ventricles in the heart, one at a time, on the right side first. Okay, and the main portion of the heart, there's a smaller portion of the heart and a larger one. And you want to go on to the left side, and in all of it you want to remove all of the negative energy that has gotten stuck over the years. And it includes not just lovers, it includes your parents have passed, losing people, all of that. Anything that has broken your heart, basically, or caused you emotional distress, whether you recognize it or not, or admit it or not, it stays in your heart. So we want to remove all of that negative energy in the main part and the little parts, and just have them go in that side, the ventricles, and back up. Inside another one, or there's about 8 of them, and another, and inside one and the other. It's very important to cleanse your heart with the light energy, with the love energy, okay, to keep it open. I'll keep that through. Okay. And then a lot of people have issues on their breasts, whether they're men or women, doesn't matter. And so we're going to take that energy now, and we're going to go through the left breast, okay, and clean out anything that is gray energy, and knit. Okay, if you've had surgery in that area, you want to use the cross-stitch knitting and rebuild the light energy into that breast area. Okay, giving it pinkness and giving it health and allowing it to, on its own, just become healthy tissue. Can't bring it back, but you can allow the tissue to be healthy and to heal correctly. And so this type of energy will help heal it. And now we're going to move over to the right breast. And again, it's more about the energy that has been stuck than anything else. Okay, it gets stuck in your heart and it gets stuck in your breast, which is a manifestation of that heart. And so you want to remove anything in the right breast that doesn't belong there, meaning it's negative or gray energy, and you want to knit it back into health. Have it fully healthy, fully complete healthy. Okay, and now we want to just bring some strength to the rib cage. Okay, I don't think anybody's walking around with a broken rib, but just in case, okay, you need strengthening of the rib cage. So ribs, you want them to be pliable, but you want them to be very strong. Okay, they're holding up your complete frame. And so we can knit and we can bring light energy into that rib cage. As we slip down now into the stomach area, and we first come to the small intestines, we want the light energy to come through the intestines, clean out anything that is needed there. So if you have abused your body in any way, which includes high sugar content, or drugs or alcohol or whatever it is that's stuck in your stomach, beer drinking, um, a non-healthy food, chemicals that we eat because of our food is not pure, um, anything stuck in there. We want to almost take a roto-rooter and with the light, and we want to clean out that small intestines and then move down to the larger intestines and clean it out. And breathe and allow that energy to be released into the roots of your feet. Okay, because the more you clean it out, if there's excess fat there, you could use your light scalpel. Say, I don't need this fat anymore. Let's scalpel it away and let it go. Remember, all battles begin with your brain first, your psyche first. Then the physical follows. So if you want to remove the excess fat, then do it in the psychic surgery. The rest will follow according to suit for you. If this is your true intention, that you want to release that fat that's in there, the excessiveness that you don't no longer need. Just clean it out, roto-rooter it out. Give yourself a tummy tuck. Tighten it up. Allow yourself to release that weight, that excess that you don't need in your intestines, in your stomach, in your belly, in your hiney. And allow it to release. So take a little visit to the hiney and get rid of some excessive fat that you don't need, excessive weight. Allow it to release. Okay, so while we're in the back, we're going to visit our kidneys. Now, some people's kidneys have gone through a lot. Okay, you want to keep it healthy. So you want to put the light, kidneys are just like right above the waist. And it kind of extends like an inch above the waist and an inch below the waist in the back, in your back, above your hiney. And you want those kidneys to be healthy. So give them a boost of energy, boost of light. Let's keep the kidneys working. Make sure there's no blockage there. Of course, you want to release the energy that's not needed. And a little further down is the liver. Same thing. If you've put foreign substance in your body, which includes alcohol or drugs or anything like that, the liver needs to be totally cleansed. You need to get in there, cross-stitch it, light it, spin the light ball, clean out that liver till it's healthy and pink. It's doing its job. Let it flow so it can do your job. Release whatever is stuck in the liver and allow it to flow down your legs, down into your root, into Mother Earth. It's more than happy to take it. And cleanse that liver out and release. Now into the groin area. Men and women might look a little different, do look a little different in there. Whatever apparatus you have in there, you want to clean it out with energy, light energy. Release any negativity. If you've had any sexual abuse, the energy gets stuck in there. We're going to remove that energy completely by taking a roto-rooter and bringing in that white energy and releasing any energy that has been stuck in your genital areas. Doesn't matter what your sex is, just allow it to flow. Release any kind of negativity. This could come from puberty, it could come after puberty, it can have relationship issues, it could have assaults, rape, all of this stuff. Any kind of abuse gets stuck in there. So you want to remove it and free it and allow yourself the freedom of your own sexual expression, whatever that happens to be. Okay. Okay, so now we want to strengthen the muscle structure. And we want to go back to, we're in the base of our spine, so let's work on those back muscles. Okay, first your right back muscles and then your left back muscles. You need to strengthen them. In this case, we knit them with energy. You want your muscles strong because they can hold you up. So you want those back muscles very strong that are hold from your glute, which is your hiney muscles, all the way through those back muscles. You want to hit them with the energy, knit them up, strengthen them. You want them the age of a 20-year-old. Even if you're not, you want to strengthen those muscles so they can carry your structure. And bring up the muscles then into the upper back, the long muscles there, between your shoulder blades, the muscles that are supporting your neck. Bring those white energy into them. A lot of times people hold their tension in that muscle in the neck. So here you want to hit it with the white light, spin it, release that energy back down into your feet. If somebody's put you under tension, stress, you hold that energy in there and don't release it. Okay, and that's why we go to massage and things like that. We want to relax those muscles and relax them and release that energy from them. Okay, and then down your shoulder muscles, which are holding that together. It's in the front you have another muscle equivalent to the back muscle. Okay, all the way down to your shoulders, your arms. You want to strengthen your arms, your right arm, your tendon in your arm, the muscles inside your hand. Bring it back up to your left shoulder. Release that stress by spinning the ball. Your shoulder, your left arm, your left forefront, your left hand, the muscles in your hand you use for drumming. You need to renew them with the light energy. Okay, we'll bring that back up to the left shoulder, and in the front, the muscle structure covering the front until you get to the neck. And then very important is the neck muscles, going all the way up your neck. Release the tension, spin the light, release anything that is keeping you from relaxing those muscles. Knit them, hold them. You need to hold up your head with that neck muscle. It's not just your bones, but your muscles also. And you need to spin the light on those neck muscles and strengthen them. Keep them strong. Go all the way up through the back of the head. Very important structural. Okay, and slowly we're going to come back down the left shoulder, the right shoulder, bring him down to your shoulder, back to your back, just as if you were getting a massage from the shoulder all the way down to your back muscles, your glute, your thighs have these huge muscles, and you have a huge bone in your thigh. It's the biggest bone in the body, actually. So we're going to strengthen the bone in your thigh and the muscles around them. And then down to your calves and the muscles there. And we're going to come down to the bottom of the feet. A lot of people have problems in the bottom of their feet, neuropathy and other things. So the pads and the muscles on the bottom of your feet have a nerve issue in them. So we're going to start here with some nerve therapy. And we're going to bring that light and knit where you're going to renew the nerves in the bottom of the feet so that they're healthy. We're going to do a cross-stitch knitting all the way through the bottom of our feet, bringing the muscle structure also in the bottom of your feet because it has to support you. This is how you walk and you dance. So those muscles are very important, as well as the nerves in there. We're going to renew the heel, the instep, before the toes, and your toes. Working on the muscles with your lighted knitting. And then the energy on the outside. And then we're going to work on the nerves. Now your nerves are hard to find in your inside. They're very tiny. And so it's almost like a little tiny needle. We're going to hit it with certain energy and keep that energy. And it's kind of giving you a message when you get pins and needles. Okay, that it needs the energy. It's supporting the energy. So we're going to bathe that foot and go up the nerve structure first from the foot, the back of the leg, into the thigh, and bring that into the base of the spine, which is the central nervous system. I'm going to hit this energy in the central nervous system all the way up our spine. Because if you're having neurological issues, it's not just one part of the neurology. It's the whole central nervous system. And so we're going to spin this light all the way up the spine, all the way completely light, and let all the nerve endings all the way out through your back, through your hands, through your stomach, through your glute, through your legs, through the bottom of that complete nerve structure to have rebuilding light. And breathe it. We don't treat one part of the body. We make sure it's holistic. We treat all parts of the body. Okay, so we basically have gone through the bladder. Is the only thing left, I think. So we go back into the base of the spine and into our bladder and cleanse it out. Hypothermos. All parts of your body. And now you want to do an overall cleansing. So we're going to take the light And we're just going to go from top completely down the top of our heads, down our arms, down our stomach, down our chest, stomachs, legs, complete body, and bathe it in that white light. And now we need to do a complete release. Give your brain the instructions to release any negative energy that you took out, any gray energy you took out, anything that you no longer need, any emotional energy that is still stuck in you, which includes anger and jealousy and all of these, fear, doubt, all of these negative energies. And you're going to cleanse that energy all the way down into your knees, into your ankles, into the bottom of the feet, and let it down into the roots, into Mother Earth. And again, allow the sun energy to cover your body as you bathe in the white light energy. And just bring it back in, let it flow through your body, and breathe. And just sit back and relax, and Dave will take us into a sound bath. slowly bring yourself back into the room. Make sure your feet are touching the ground right now. You want to do what we call grounding, meaning you want that energy to come from the earth up into your feet, up into your knees, and up to the base of your spine. Otherwise, you can feel lightheaded.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Empty your trash out of your body. Let it all go. All that you cleansed. Don't need it anymore.
So we thank everybody who's on online, okay, for also being here. We're going to conclude, but we're going to have tea and cake and some good things upstairs. There's dip, and there's pasta and some other things. So we thank you for being with us online, as well as the large group we have here at the house. And
Everybody come back.
Dave will take you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.